All right. So this is the crystal grid, and you can see kind of that it looks like the sun. And so the middle crystal there is a flower agate, and underneath that is my intention that I wrote for this winter solstice. And then coming out of it, I have five citrines, big ones, and then I have four tumbles and one little rose quartz tumble, and then I have five clear quartz just to kind of radiate the energy out. The amethyst at the back is just to activate it as well, to amplify the energy. And all the candles on the end here for everybody that are here. One is there for anybody who's going to be watching later on, just to kind of bring everybody into the space and into the energy. So I'm going to light the candles now just to bring everybody's light into the session. And I'm going to take it from the main one that I've already lit. So I'll light one here from my mother, Diane. And then one here for Trish. And for Leanne. And Marianne. I'll light one here for Suzanne. And then for those that will be watching the recording, and for Irene, and for myself. So the winter solstice today is actually the shortest day of the year. And so we are honoring the coming of the light. So from now on, the days are going to start to get lighter and lighter. So a lot of what happens like before we're coming up to this time, and even as we transition into this time, we're going into the darkness is kind of like going internal. So we're kind of been going inside. And for some people, this can be really challenging to do. Sometimes we don't know it's challenging because we get distracted and we start to do all these other things. But often that's kind of an avoidance from going inside. So going inside and actually doing the work, like kind of looking at maybe reflecting on how the year has been and what are the lessons that have come up for us over the year can be really helpful to gain knowledge. So you can kind of gain some knowledge. It's not to dwell in the past at all, but it's to kind of gain knowledge. And so then you can start to make those habits, those daily habits that can kind of help move that energy. So, and it can help you plant seeds for, okay, well, what are some things that I really want to manifest? But really what it does, so it does kind of go back and then it does go forward, but then what it helps you do is to like, what can I do right here, right now to kind of meet what I need to do? So you can learn and you can dream, and then it's like, what can I do right now? So hopefully with this meditation, we're going to be going to the River of Peace, where there'll be a letting go that happens, and then there will also be a sinking into more of your authentic self. And when you go into that place of authenticity, it often is very calming for your system because you're coming home. It's like, oh, you're not being someone who you're not really meant to be. So there's a real settling feeling that starts to happen. So it's an incredibly deep, full, peaceful feeling that you start to intake. And when you start to come and move from that place of peace, then it just radiates out all around you. So it really is the start of helping there be world peace. It really does have to start from yourself. So this journey is very powerful. It kind of it came about when, I guess this March, like in February, when the war started to break out in the Ukraine. A lot of people were getting extremely anxious and nervous around what was going on worldwide, on top of everything else that's been going on. So it was kind of a call, um, or a gift to kind of help us move through the turmoil that kind of is going around us. So it's just helping us come back to ourselves, finding that place of peace, and then bringing that peace out into the world. So before we start, I just want to take us into an invocation, and to do that, we'll just start with our hands in prayer posture, so just in front of the heart, and you can close your eyes or look down your nose towards the floor, and just notice the breath going in, noticing the breath going out. And taking a big breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth, allowing yourself to be present right here, right now. I'll put everybody on pause for a sec. I mean, on, not pause, on mute.
Yeah.
Got to do that. Sorry. All right. So in this place, we're going to breathe in the divine love. So this higher frequency energy that is all around, just breathing it into your system and helping it to wake up the divine love within. All the way into your cells. And then the next time you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in the divine mind and letting it fill up your whole body and waking up the divine mind within. And now as you breathe in, breathing in the divine heart and waking up the divine heart within. Noticing your heart light in front of your body, just in front of the chest. Noticing your heart light just behind your body. Notice the heart light on each side of your body. Notice your heart light up just above your head. And notice your heart light just below your feet. So your whole body is surrounded in love. And as you breathe in the divine earth energy, and noticing that you are made up of the earth. You're made up of the minerals, the water, fire, and air. And now as you breathe in the divine light, waking up your divine light within. We are divine beings having a human experience. Calling in the angels that are here for our highest good, and the archangels and the ascended masters and anyone else in the unseen world who's here for our highest good, beaming their light on us from all directions. So anything that comes our way filters through this compassion and love from these divine beings, and anything that flows out from us flows through this filter of love. Today, just blessing this celebration of light, allowing the letting go process to happen easily and gently, and feeling that place of authenticity, that place of really deep inner peace, settling within our body to help bring healing for ourselves and healing for all those that we encounter and even think about. This or something greater for the highest good of all, so be it. And you can just bring your thumbs up to touch your forehead if you want, and back down and coming right on out of it. Great. So what I'm going to do just before I go into the River of Peace meditation, I'm just going to activate the grid one more time. And then I'm going to, while I'm doing that, if you want to get comfortable, you can get a blanket, you can lie down, you can always move the body. Once I bring you to the River of Peace, I'm going to be quiet for around 10 to 15 minutes. And that's the place where you're just allowing the energy to take you on a journey. And then I'll call us back and we can share if we want to or not. So it is up to you. So just getting comfortable. I'm going to activate the grid. All right, so I'll put some music on here. And I'll just talk us through, so you can gently close your eyes. I'll just talk us through a little bit about what this, where the river comes from. So there's a sacred mountain range where the peaks of the mountains are so tall that they reach up into a higher dimension of consciousness. The rain and snow falling on the mountains come from the highest spiritual source. Small streams of the sacred water flow down the mountains and over beautiful waterfalls, then flow together and form a sacred river. The river also flows through a volcanic area where it is warmed to jacuzzi temperature. The water in the River of Peace is crystal clear and completely pure. It unites us with potent spiritual energies that feel completely safe. It also unites us with all living things. It awakens us to our authentic human spirit. Our authentic human gifts, talents, skills, and higher consciousness are revealed in our daily life. A new sense of belonging fills our senses and well-being. Because the river comes from the highest heavens, you will be able to breathe under the water. And when you breathe the water, the sacred water flows completely through you, creating peace in every part of your being. Some may also have an awareness of flames under the water and on the surface. These are the living flames of the holy fire, which do not burn, but they are soothing and empower you with peace. You may have other beautiful experiences not mentioned here. So just take a breath. Imagine it's a beautiful sunny day. Imagine you are barefoot walking through a beautiful old growth forest. As you breathe into yourself, imagine you are breathing in the life essence of the forest. With each step you take, imagine the earth's energy is flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along, allow yourself to experience the living things in the forest, including the trees and their beautiful scent, the plants and the flowers, the grass and the birds. And merge with the forest. Feel the harmony and the peace. As you continue to walk along, you notice it is getting lighter up ahead, and you realize you are coming to the edge of the forest. As you leave the forest, before you is a beautiful, beautiful river. It is the river of peace. Beautiful flowers are growing along the riverbank, and there's a path following alongside the river. Follow the path along the river. As you walk along the path, you feel the beautiful energy of the sacred water, and you feel yourself becoming one with all living things. Eventually, you come to a place where you can easily enter the water. And as you walk into the water, it begins to swirl around your feet. You pause here and realize this river contains an unusual feeling of calmness. You drink from the river of peace and feel soothing, peaceful feelings flowing through you. You realize it's very safe here, and you feel completely at ease. You enter the water completely, feeling it flow all around you. Feel its warmth. Feel its calm. And notice how crystal clear it is. The light from the highest heavens is shining on you as you swim and float and dive into the river's depths. As you swim under the water, you realize you can breathe the water. And as you do so, the powerful, peaceful feelings of the river of peace flow through your entire being. The river of peace is guiding you now. Allow yourself to be guided by the river of peace. Gently, slowly coming on out of it. Noticing the breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can gently move the body slightly. Or you can hang out here for as long as you like. When you're ready to come out, rolling if you're on your back to your side. And then once you're sitting, if you want to write for a moment, if anything came to you, you can do so. So just closing the circle now, bringing your hands in Gasho. And tuning into your own heart connection. And taking a moment just to feel gratitude for yourself, for taking this time to connect with yourself. Going inward requires bravery. So really acknowledging this with yourself. Giving thanks to the Reiki energy, to the angels, the archangels, ascended masters, and those that are here for our highest good. We are so grateful. Thank you for blessing us whenever we're open and call upon you. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us tonight, and for all of you who will be watching on this recording. We're so grateful. May you take this peace and soak it into your own body, into your own life, and start to share it with those around you for the highest good of all. So be it. Much love, much light.